to the Dream Job Show. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, and tonight we're going to talk about LinkedIn. I'm Louise Jenner, the Dream Job Coach, and I want to ask you, do you think LinkedIn is for you? It's one of the most common things that I hear from my clients is, I just don't think LinkedIn's for me. Some of the business clients seem to think that LinkedIn is a glorified a glorified CV for job seekers, and then some of the job seeking clients think that it's a business networking site for what you call, for sort of high flyers and professionals, So of course those things are true, but it is so much more than that as well. And there is so much more that I have actually got some notes here this evening to make sure that I keep on track for you. So is LinkedIn for you? Let's have a think. Imagine a huge conference where everyone you've ever worked with in the past is there, and everyone that you're ever going to work with in the future is there 24/7. Not to mention all the people that you're working with at the moment, all the clients, all the employers, all the colleagues, all the suppliers, everyone that you come into contact with, pretty much everyone's there, okay? If you were at that conference in real life, how would you need to behave in order to get the best from that experience? Well, okay, so you'd need to show up and look the part. Yeah, you might want to have a pretty good image going on. You've got to make some good first impressions. Then secondly, you'd want to connect with some people. So you'd want to be saying, hi, how are you? Long time no see, all of that. Hi, Kelly. Speaking of saying hi. And then thirdly, you'd want to have something to talk about, wouldn't you? You'd need to have a conversation with these people. You can't just connect and say hi and then wait for everyone else to do the work. So you want to have something to talk about. So that would be typically what you're up to, what you're looking to achieve, what you're doing with your career, what you're doing with your business, anything like that. But having something that you're there for, that's why you're at the conference. Okay, so the great news is this conference does exist, okay? It's not a physical place. You don't have to drive there. You don't have to buy a big pricey ticket. But it does exist, it's online, it's LinkedIn. Over 500 million users worldwide. Don't get overwhelmed by the number, I know that's a big number, but there's lots of people in this conference, and if you're not there, you're missing out. And if you have, you don't have to buy a ticket, but imagine, stick with me on the analogy. If you've bought the ticket and you just stand on the sidelines, you just stand inside the door waiting for someone to talk to you, you're not going to get the best experience. So let's have a think about it. It is for you, whatever your industry, if you're looking to get ahead, because that is actually the mission statement of LinkedIn, helping one another get ahead. So bear that in mind. You're not just in it to win it, you're not just in it for you, you're also in it to help other people as well. And then there's a great energy around that, and it all, what goes around comes around. So look, a really simple strategy, and then I'm going to give you some top tips as well. But a really simple strategy on LinkedIn is to make sure that your profile looks the part, okay? If I Google you, if I find you on LinkedIn, I want to see you looking in your, at your best, in your best bib and tucker. That's not just your profile picture, but that is really important. But no, it's the rest of it around your profile as well. Fill in all of those boxes and look the part. Then say hello. Say hello to people, get connected with people, and remind them that you're still around and what you're doing. And then keep that conversation going. So that's your 3 points, and I'm going to call it by these hashtags. Look, okay. So get found by looking the part. Bring it in. Get found. Get connected by connecting with all those previous colleagues and friends and employers and everybody that you've ever known. And then get active, have a conversation with them, okay? Now, for help on how you do this without spending even more of your precious time online than you already are, You can either book a one-to-one tutorial with me where we just work on your profile and what you're doing. You could attend our live LinkedIn workshop in Cheltenham on the 22nd of June. More information about that on my Facebook page, The Dream Job Coach. Just go to the events section there. Or find out about our virtual workshops, because we've done a couple of these and they're really great fun. I get to stay here in my office and Jonathan Pollinger gets to stay in Wales. We don't have to leave our house, and neither do you. You know, we can set up the whole workshop experience from the comfort of our own homes and our own home offices. So if you want to find out about those, you might need to drop me an email, louise@louisejenner.com, or you can send me a private message through Facebook. That's absolutely fine. I'd love to hear from you. So now I'm going to leave you with 3 top tips before I finish up. And the first one is have a picture. Okay, I know you're shy. I know you don't like being behind a camera or in front of a camera. I know it's embarrassing, but look, we have to get over that. Okay, people want to see you. They want to see who they're talking to and who they're connecting with. And if I can do this Facebook Live thing, then you can get a still picture of you, head and shoulders, and pop it on LinkedIn. My second top tip is customize your public URL. Now that sounds a bit complicated, but your public URL is it's the LinkedIn address that's just for you, that will take people directly to your profile. And people who haven't got round to this have got it's sort of www.linkedin.com/LouiseJenner, and then there's lots of random numbers on the end, and it just looks untidy and it looks unprofessional. So you can customize your public URL, tidy up those numbers, and make sure that the address looks really neat. And that's ever so important, isn't it? If you're going to put it onto your CV or your application forms, you want to have a nice professional looking LinkedIn address. I would also suggest that you make public your contact details. So I'm not going to make you put your phone number up there, but look, all I'm saying is your dream employer might be one of those people who would prefer to pick up the phone. Yeah, and if they prefer to pick up the phone to invite people for interview, and you haven't put your phone number on your LinkedIn profile, you're not going to be the first one to get invited in, are you? So I would always suggest put your phone number on there, put your email address on there, and welcome the opportunity for people to be able to connect with you. And then my final tip is to connect with people, you know, the right people, not random strangers that you don't know anything about. But when people who you've worked with in the past are asking to connect with you, do it. You know, if they get annoying and you don't like them, or something happens, you can always disconnect, you can always unconnect, that's fine. But you know, you don't know who knows someone who needs you. And that is as true if you're in business as it is if you're looking for a new job or for a career change. So those are my top tips. Oh, and one last thing. On LinkedIn, we have a wonderful group called Your Dream Job Networking Group. And so you can just pop that in the search bar and it will come up. And by all means, ask to be a member of Your Dream Job Networking Group. It's the most positive place on LinkedIn. So that would be great to see you in there. So LinkedIn is here to help you and everyone else get ahead. So is LinkedIn for you? Yeah, it is. Don't be shy. I'll see you over there. For now, good night and thanks for watching. Bye.